Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Weekly Planet where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday. And with me, as always, is that Nick Mason, the podcaster? Is. What are you doing?
I'm developing
I saw a little bit of that drink fly out of the can.
I mean, that's the sacrifice you have to make for art, isn't it? I'm developing my own signature sound.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you think about this?
I like it. It's weird and sloshy. There's not enough in the can.
That's exactly it. Makes you feel a feeling, doesn't it?
It does.
Makes you feel a certain way. That's art, baby. I should tape this to a wall and people could come in and take photos of it. You see?
Wait, are you charging people for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can also sell the piece, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Sure.
I might pre-sell it.
Yeah, okay.
And then sell it again, and then sell it again to like 10 different people, and then go on the run. You know? With their money.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
And this is art, you're telling me.
And then I could just deliver like a case of like 24 Monster Energy drinks.
Oh, yeah.
And just be like, have one. And people were like, oh, this guy's good. This guy's the new Banksy because Banksy's been revealed again.
Wasn't he already revealed again?
I think he was already revealed again.
Didn't it drop the value of his art or something when people were like,
apparently
this is an old guy. This is an old white guy.
This is an old guy. This guy who's been dropping artwork since the 80s is an old guy. He didn't start doing those murals when he was one.
Yeah, he should have though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Get on it.
But anyway, new Banksy.
And congratulations on your art.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
really
you. I mean,
good.
I don't need thanks. The money is thanks enough. So.
I guess it would be when it comes, which it will.
Yeah, absolutely will.
Great.
Yeah.
Mason, is it big movie week?
It's big movie
Yeah,
week.
finally.
Big movie.
It's been a while since big movie. We've had big flop movies.
Oh, absolutely.
Somewhat recently, and maybe a big movie in there.
But they
somewhere.
make you feel a certain way.
They certainly do.
And that's
Mason.
important.
Come in, take a photo of a wall or whatever you said.
Is this big movie doing big movie, big numbers?
It's doing big movie, big numbers.
That's
Mason.
good. That's good.
I agree.
Yeah.
But in the lead up, we've got all sorts of things that we have to talk about.
Absolutely.
Rob Collins, who edits this, says time codes below. We're going to talk about the return of Firefly, the TV show and movie.
They finally dropped what it is. It's a Verizon ad.
Finally. That's great.
We can finally contact Wash in the afterlife with Verizon Unlimited Minutes. I'm in hell.
Oh, it's like,
I'm in hell. Help.
Oh.
I'm in hell.
So there is an afterlife in the Serenity Firefly universe.
I've decided.
And Wash went to hell.
He went to hell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he did crash that ship.
That's what I'm saying. That's the worst crime you can do in that universe.
That was dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're going to talk some new release dates for some popular Disney sequels, Mason.
Oh, yes.
We're going to talk some Quiet Place Part 3 updates.
Whoa.
I know you're interested in that. We've got big trailers this week for big movies.
Big movie.
We've got Dune Part 3.
Yes,
and
pretty
Spider-Man,
big movie.
Pretty big movie. And, well, it has to be because it's going up against Avengers. And Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Is it, though? I think we might get into this, but I think, remember, you know, Marvel used to do that bullying thing where they would threaten cinema chains and be like, if you don't give us an X number of screens on opening weekend, we will never give you another movie or whatever. Do they still have that power?
I don't think they do. And this is a big Warner Brothers property. It's an established property.
Warner Brothers property.
It's got big Timothy Chalamet in it.
Big Tim.
The biggest actor, the biggest loser, some people are saying.
That's what they're saying.
But it's been a week since the Oscars, and sure, all the hype has died down and nobody cares.
And he's quietly reactivated his controller review YouTube page. So you know he's in trouble.
He's back to his roots.
Trying to get that.
Is it back to his roots or is he panicking?
Both.
Doing a hard reset.
I think he's doing both. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. How do you feel about the Oscars? I from the bits I saw of Conan doing stuff, I'm like, he's good, isn't he?
Well, I mean, I love Conan, and you know, all the clips I saw. Okay, those are all good jokes.
Yeah,
but not enough to watch the whole
thing. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I would check social media every couple of hours to see what people were outraged by. I'm not sure. I think some people are saying that. Also, I don't really understand the timing of the Oscars a lot of the time because they're like, oh, Timmy Chalamet really torpedoed his chances or whatever because he said this or did this, and I'm like, isn't voting closed already? Kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I think a lot of these decisions, a lot of this. All this hubbub is sort of it's irrelevant really because all the votes have been cast already.
Do you think it's fair that movie Martin Supremos made zero awards? It made them zero.
That's a good kind. No, I mean I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I also because again my parents saw it and they were like, this is upsettingly hectic.
Yeah.
And I kind of wonder if Oscar vote, they skew older the Oscar voting.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
committee. I wonder if they're like, this is too upsetting.
Yeah.
Or they just didn't see it. I don't know. But then Sinners won a lot. That feels like a young people's movie.
That was hectic and upsetting.
That was hectic and upsetting, yeah.
And I asked you this, and you didn't know the answers, but no doubt you've done your research. Which character did Michael B. Jordan win the Oscar for?
Oh, Smoke or Stack. I don't think there's any particular rules on that.
I think you have to pick one.
I don't think
I think if he was doing a voice role in that movie,
yes,
and he was playing a character, they would specifically name what he did it for.
Oh, I see, right. Well, I mean, this is unprecedented, is it?
We're going to ask Brock.
Don't do that. I saw somebody on social media say, and I think this is a great idea, I think in future years, somebody should do a dual role in a movie, and one of which is incredibly acted and one of which is really badly acted, and just see how that goes.
Oh, according to Google AI.
Oh, here we go.
He won the Oscar for both. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. I think you should have to split the Oscar.
What about that guy who was all the Oompa Loompas? If he was nominated...
That's what I'm saying.
If he was nominated, would you want him just nominated for, like, one of the Oompa Loompas?
Yeah. It's also like, okay, yeah, but apparently this is according to Oscars/Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Michael B. Jordan is the third actor to win playing two characters. Friedrich March was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That I understand because it's the same
That's one guy.
man.
Yeah, agreed.
And Lee Marvin was Cat Ballou?
Cat Ballou, yeah.
No, it says Ballou.
It's Cat Ballou, but all right.
Mate, I wish it was.
Okay, all right.
I wish you were right.
Okay.
I would love that for you.
Winning for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is like somebody winning for Bruce Wayne and Batman. First of all, it would never happen. And second of all,
and it shouldn't.
It's the same guy.
Well, Lee Marvin played Tim Strawn and Kid Shellen.
All right.
I don't know about this. I feel like somebody should be in trouble.
Has somebody, I think this might be true, has somebody ever been nominated for multiple roles in different movies in the same year? Because, I mean, some
Zendaya's having a big year this year. Maybe it'll be her because she's doing an Avengers. No, she's doing a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She's doing
the drama.
What did you say to Robert Pattinson?
Exactly.
She's doing
something poop-related. You claim.
I think it's poop-related.
Okay.
Dune Part 3.
That's true.
Oh, what's the other one? There's another one, isn't there?
I think she should. I think Challengers should be nominated again.
Yeah,
it was
why
never
not?
It was nominated, but didn't win anything.
That should be nominated.
Maybe it didn't get nominated for anything.
She's also Not Succession. She's also Teenage Succession.
Oh, Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Right. Mm-hmm,
Yeah. I'm sure there's another. I think she's got 4 movies this year.
Good for her.
Let me check. The Odyssey. She's in The Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
And she's in Shrek 5.
Wow.
She's Shrek's daughter.
Yes.
Who's like, I want to go to school. And he's like, you can't. You have to live in a swamp.
You can't go to school. You're a Shrek.
Dad, you don't understand. And so on.
Etc. Yeah. Just loop that for 90 minutes.
Then they run around.
Hey now, everyone else, etc.
Etc. Yeah. Anyway, Oscars. They did it.
Yep.
Michael B. Jordan, I think he deserved it.
Absolutely.
But again, I would like some clarity. I'd like some clarification.
Who did he beat out in this?
Timothy Chalamet.
And others?
Ethan Hawke, maybe?
Oh, for Blue Moon.
Yeah. And who won? Jesse Buckley won, right?
Yes.
I didn't see Hamnet.
I didn't see Hamnet either.
Hamnet.
Yeah.
Hairnet. Yeah, but I will.
Yeah,
I'll see it and I'll look at it.
That's great, man.
Mason?
Yeah, look, every year people are like, this person was robbed or whatever. We'll see in 5 years.
Here you go. Who won last year?
Best actor?
Yeah. Exactly. No one gives a shit. People forget.
I don't even know. But I mean, also name a movie from last year. I couldn't.
Batman.
Batman,
Bruce Wayne. Dual roles.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a Batman movie last year, was there?
No, I don't think so.
Often there is. I thought I was.
Yeah.
Superman. Fuck! I should have said Superman.
Yeah.
But there's not always a Superman movie.
Really?
They're few and far.
Yep.
God damn it.
Anyway, I don't think when your field is down to like 5 people, of course somebody's going to be like, well, this person was robbed. They didn't win.
Yeah, they're all nominated because they did a good job. Yeah. So
Oh, for what do you call it? Legacy reasons.
Legacy reasons.
Yeah.
Mason, let's move it along though.
Okay.
Firefly's back, sort of.
That's right.
Not yet or not really.
Not yet or not really.
It's going to be animated, maybe. Well, it will be animated if they make it.
Okay.
So this is going to be via Collision 33, which is Nathan Fillion's own production company, and also 20th Century Animation. Now, for those who don't know, because you're not a million fucking years old, like we are, there was a show in the early 2000s called Firefly. It ran for 14 episodes. It was
one season.
One season. It was Joss Whedon, who at the time had previously made Buffy and went on to make an Avengers movie and then get cancelled for being a crook bloke.
But this was prior to him being successful with the Avengers.
Yes,
so he did
absolutely,
he did a series of shows that sort of kept going.
Beloved.
Fan favorites, not necessarily exploding in the ratings, often on like the CW or these kind of cable channels that sort of needed...
Had quippy dialogue.
And
women who could do flips.
Flipping women.
Flipping
all these
women.
flipping women.
That's what he used to say.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, I'm doing this because I support flipping women. Yeah, flipping women in the unemployment line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joss Whedon, you dog.
Anyway,
then he cheated on his wife.
He cheated on his wife a bunch and then lied to her about it.
Yeah.
And then told her, but he had to do it because he had all these opportunities to cheat. So why wouldn't you? Which I guess makes sense when you think about it.
Sure.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
So, fucking hell. Did you read that letter? Insane.
Which letter?
The one that he wrote to his wife.
No, I didn't read it. No.
It was crazy.
Okay.
Anyway.
It just says, this is your fault somehow. Question mark? Smiley face.
Flipping women.
Flipping women. Anyway, he's not involved in this, right?
No, okay, well, yeah, but then
what is he doing now? Is he? I think the rumor mill says I think that he's ghostwriting stuff.
I would say he's almost certainly doing that.
Right.
Anyway, there was a brief resurgence because there was a Serenity movie which capped off the series and potentially could have had sequels and whatever, but it didn't.
Yes,
people have been talking about a revival for now 20 plus years.
And everybody involved is sick of answering the question, so they're like, let's get all the money we've made on all our stuff and let's make an animated series, and we'll check off the boxes of all the questions that were not answered, and we'll do them all, and then everybody will shut up forever.
Or they're dead.
Or all our fans will die.
Well, no, I mean, one of them is dead.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So he wrote this. Well, he made the announcement. The word is out to keep Firefly flying. We need a home, and for that, we need you. Like this post, comment on the post, repost the post, this post. Tag a friend, tag an enemy, even tag a Reaver. That's a great reference if you are familiar with if you're a million years old.
Yes.
And you know what this is.
Sure.
Give us some quantifiable analytics that we can use to convince folks that this is something people want. So they clearly have spoken to, if it's 20th century television animation, Disney are clearly like, we don't think there's enough gas in this.
Right.
Or they're skeptical.
And they're basing this on, again, like what seems to be happening now, how many social media followers people have and what sort of reach they have and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, bearing in mind Nathan Fillion, it's interesting because, again, Nathan Fillion is been one of the biggest network stars for more than a decade now. One of the highest rating TV shows of all time, or currently, as far as I know.
Castle, then The Rookie,
and probably something else. Alan Tudyk's in every Disney property.
Yep.
As a voice.
Yep. Some of the other people in that show are retired. Monica Baccarin.
Marina Baccarin.
So she's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Et cetera.
Etc.
So surely that's enough to push it over the line, but I guess not.
No.
These days.
Apparently Joss Whedon is not involved, but he gave it the seal of approval. Mark Guggenheim and Tara Butters are heading the project. They've completed a script for the pilot titled Athenia. Shadow Machine.
That's a reference.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Shadow Machine, which is Guillermo del Toro, who did the animation on Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and BoJack Horseman will animate.
BoJack Horseman will animate?
Yeah, he's going to do it.
God, you sure? You sure he's going to have time?
He's got depression, so I don't know whether he could actually do it, but he says he's going to do it. Yeah, so make it out what you want.
The grand tradition of, Joss Whedon cheating on his wife or whatever.
Exactly,
Get an idle, depressed guy to make some big mistakes,
Did you see the single image? And it's like
I did, yes.
Cast and they all look like whatever. So this is going to be set between Firefly and Serenity. That means that Alan Tudyk's character Wash can be alive.
Yep.
Nathan Fillion said this. I think Serenity was our wonderful farewell. I can't compete with that. What I can do is go back in time, bring the gang back together, and give people what they want. Ron Glass, unfortunately, is not available. He plays Shepard in it. He died in 2016. We're looking for a Ron Glass type, and it's not going to be Ron Glass. So they're going to recast that character.
I could do it.
Which, go on.
There you go.
What's that? Is that him just...
He's ruminating before he gives some wisdom.
Oh, right.
But
doesn't he have a secret past or whatever?
Yeah.
I didn't get that from your performance.
Oh, sorry. Bang! Bang! So, Yeah, okay. You think he's going to, then he's bang.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I would say you're definitely in the running.
I think so too.
Yeah. I mean... Okay. Why not, I guess. I would like to revisit it, so we can, I guess, for Caravan of Garbage, and this would be a good reason to do that.
Absolutely.
I think it's the safest option.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't have to do a sequel. Everybody's obviously 20 years older. You can bring back people. You can do more with animation. It's free, basically. You can do any setting, any time.
Exactly, that's right.
Yeah, so this makes sense. And maybe if this is successful, they'll eventually do something live action.
And they might bring in cameos. Christina Hendricks was in an episode. You bring her, and then she's in Mad Men. You bring her back for that.
Mad Men.
Exactly.
Yeah, good show, maybe. I didn't finish it. I should finish it.
Take my men, make them mad, etc. You know?
This is good stuff, Mason.
Yeah. Give them whiskey they never had.
Never heard. So this is what, 2 years away at least?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Any other thoughts? You know what? After this, Briscoe County Jr. reboot.
Who's that again?
It's Bruce Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
But
he's sick.
He wasn't. Yeah, but bring it.
Animated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Bruce. Why is Bruce Campbell sick?
I know, right?
This sucks.
It's bad.
Sometimes people that you want to die, but not this time.
Not this time.
I'm not naming any names. Mason?
But you're looking at me.
No, I'm not looking at you because you're the only one here. You're the only one here, Mason.
Yeah. All right. He's really looking now.
I'm not looking, I'm wishing.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Nice. Okay, that's good. That's
right.
nice.
Do you know about Disney release dates?
No.
Well, there's a bunch. So they've got a series of movies.
Uh-huh.
I've probably seen a few of them, a handful at the very least. And every now and then they'll release a new one. That probably happens probably about 12 times a year.
That's great.
So they've got some new dates for some upcoming sequels.
That's terrific.
They're going to do a Lilo and Stitch 2 live action.
That's great.
That's in May of 2028.
The live action one come out?
Yes, came out last year.
Did it do well?
This year. It did very
That's
well.
great.
That's
Did
why
I
I'm
see
getting
it?
this sequel.
Did I see it?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think I
don't know
saw
what you're up to.
No, I don't think I saw
You tell
it.
me, have you seen it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I meant to see it, but I didn't. Apparently it's pretty fun. And then we've got The Incredibles 3. In June of 2028.
Oh.
So that's going to be 23 years after the original, something like that.
Wow.
Incredibles 2 was fine.
Absolutely, it was fine.
Acceptable, would you say?
Certainly.
Yeah. When was Incredibles 2? Was that like 2019?
No idea. No, I don't know.
I feel like it was. 2018.
Wow.
God damn.
Olden times.
God, Holly Hunter and Craig T. Nelson are going to be so old. Brad Bird's so old. Jonathan.
In the middle of this, thanks to everybody who watched the most upsetting guessing game in the world, our episode.
Why would you say so old and then you cut to that?
No, because you said Craig T. Nelson.
Oh,
I think there was a bit where you had to remember who Craig T. Nelson was.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I did. I can't believe how many things I got right and then had to re-get right. You know how much that fucking scrambled my brain, Mason?
Absolutely.
No wonder I was looking at being like, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Just shot right through me like a diarrhea.
Absolutely.
That whole thing, all that information, in one ear, out the other.
Absolutely.
Like a diarrhea.
Like a diarrhea.
Incredibles 3.
Yes.
Are you in?
Absolutely, I'm in.
That first movie is very, very good. Mm-hmm. And maybe they could recapture some or none of that.
Do you think Jack is still going to be a baby, or do you think he'll be a boy or a man?
Oh, that's interesting, because the last one was set directly after the first one, even though there's a video game that already did that.
Or do you think maybe there'll be a sad, because, Pixar movies got to be sad and poignant. Do you think there'll be a moment where, the Incredibles are in a doctor's office and the doctor's going to be like, I'm afraid your baby's always going to be a psycho baby with too many superpowers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Very unmanageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, he's lasering through the wall right now.
I can get rid of this problem for you.
Good luck.
So yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's nice that they're getting hits that aren't just Toy Story sequels, because they recently had Beaver Tar, which is just about to come out here.
Okay, great.
And so it's not just going to be Toy Story 5 forever, but
then
they're doing Elio, and nobody saw that, even though it was maybe all right or something.
I heard it was maybe all right.
Yeah.
He
Cool.
was shrunk down, or is he in space or something?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Didn't the director say something about didn't want to put messaging in the movie or something? Because there was a story where he was maybe going to be gay or something, the boy, and they took it out, and the director was like, yeah, we don't really do messages in Pixar movies. It's like, what are you talking about? That's all you do.
Yeah.
You made 2 movies about depression. Just being sad.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
I guess that's different.
Yeah, it's different. And plus, they didn't have Randy Newman to put it into a song. You're in
Baby,
space.
I hear the blues are calling. Toss salad. Randy Newman?
That's Randy Newman,
Scrambled
yes.
eggs. Is he alive?
Randy Newman, I think so.
All right, let's check. Hell yeah, 82 years old.
Wow.
That's good. I'm Randy Newman all
Your
day.
name's Elio, and you might be gay in space. Or you shrunk
Randy,
down.
Randy.
I don't know.
We don't need you anymore for this.
Oh. Randy's leaving the building. Randy's really sad.
Oh, this is good. We'll leave this in.
Yeah. Jerry Bruckheimer.
Are you familiar with the Quiet Place franchise?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Collins, if you could just put a lightning strike sound effect in between this new segment and the last, I think that's good.
It's important.
Is it important?
Yeah.
Just trying it out.
Okay, great.
Yeah. We could maybe...
I'll jazz it up a bit.
Yeah, I just
He's
think
saying energy is
it's
lacking
a pretty
here.
boring show when you think about it, don't you think?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll just do it this one time.
We have all those sounds on the panel there.
Oh, yeah. No. Wait, what's this one?
Rodney.
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, we don't have headphones on, so it could have been anything.
It could be still going, whatever it is.
That's right.
All right. Anyway, Quiet Place 3, which
Yes.
is actually the fourth Quiet Place entry, if you can believe that. John Krasinski will return to writing and
You could
directing.
release all those in a bloody college campus, couldn't you?
Why is that?
Because people would be looking for 4. And there isn't one.
I forgot. It's
But
that-
they'd find Quiet
it's
Place.
this
Davo.
joke that you do.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do this joke.
You're perpetuating it.
College students in the 40s or possibly 50s
No
did
one
it.
has done this joke for a very long time, except for you. The only one keeping it alive.
Yeah.
It's bad. Let it go. Take it off life support, Mason. Inform its loved ones, which is you.
I'll do it 4 more times.
Oh, no.
Or will I?
John Krasinski again, who directed the first 2,
Yep.
but not the spin-off set in quiet New York. He said this: "I'm really excited about the 3rd installment because it's going to do something that we haven't done before."
We're going to team up with the CIA.
The ending. This is from comicbookmovie.com, but this is from a previous interview we did on this. The ending of the last shot is: now that we know about the world and the signal the creatures are vulnerable to, what will the world do with this answer or with this weapon? What is the
Zap 'em.
weakness?
Probably zap them with it.
What is the weakness?
They're hearing. They'll probably zap them.
Yeah. Will they be responsible with it, or will they not be responsible with it?
What do you mean by that, John?
Well, because they
Krasinski?
could use them to herd these tarantula fellows into like neighbors' houses they don't like or whatever.
Oh, that's true, actually. This is like a suburban, like, my neighbors are crazy kind of sitcom
right.
situation. Okay,
The
right.
neighbors are crazy, boo boo doo boo boo doo doo, and scrambled eggs.
I better herd some spiders into their house. Okay, Randy.
So Emily Blunt will return, Millicent Simmons will return, Noah Jupe will return, Cillian Murphy will return.
Ooh.
That's a good get because there you go. Didn't he win for something? No, that was 2023 or 4. New cast additions include Jack O'Connell,
Oh, yeah.
Irish vampire, Jason Clarke,
Australian vampire.
Australian vampire, but also Terminator Genesis.
That's right.
And Caddy O'Brien.
Oh, very good.
This is a good.
Good.
This will be out July 30 of 2027.
All right, then.
John Krasinski's last movie was What If Your Friends Were Imaginary, and Ryan Reynolds was
Imaginary
there, and whatever, and the
friends.
friends came back, but they were imaginary. And what's the twist? Maybe Ryan Reynolds is imaginary.
Suspenders.
Suspenders. Did you see If?
No.
It was. It had a lot of.
Honk, honk.
Don't put it in, Collins. We did the noise.
Yeah, we did
already.
it. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
If you could, in fact, cut that bit out and put it where the lightning strike would have been earlier.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's
Jerry
what-
Bruckheimer.
We're doing less work for it.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Do you want the bit where you say Jerry Bruckheimer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Trailers are high.
Honk. Jerry Bruckheimer.
We got 2 of note. First, we've got Dune,
Oh, yeah.
part 3.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be set 17 years after the last.
All right,
And
then.
people look at these posters and they go, "What happened to this Timothy Chalamet boy? What happened to his face?"
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he looks like
Chimpathy Chalamet.
shit.
Yeah.
Denis Villeneuve's returning as director, which is great. He said, if the first movie was about contemplation about a boy discovering a new world, and the second one is war, then this one is a thriller. It's more action-packed and more dense, more muscular than the other 2 films. Anya Taylor-Joy, I was going to say, she's new, but she's returning. There's a flash.
She was in it for 2 seconds. In
Yeah,
the,
who
in the
was
last
she?
one.
Who did she play in that again?
Uncle Anya.
Uncle Anya, yep.
Yep.
Jason Momoa will return.
What?
But didn't he get stabbed in the first one?
Yeah, but they unstabbed him. They've got a super unstabbing machine.
Isn't he a golem or something?
Yeah, probably.
Some kind of memory cyborg clone robot man or something?
He's all that and more.
So he's not Duncan Idaho. He's called a different thing, but he's basically Duncan Idaho again, right?
Uncle Duncan.
Duncan Idaho. And Robert Pattinson is the
Ooh.
main villain.
That's right.
You need a weird-looking white guy.
Yes.
That's what you want.
That's right.
So we got one. So Robert Pattinson, he's in the creep zone. I appreciate it.
That's right.
Ryan Gosling can't live in the creep zone. Can live in the fun zone.
Yeah.
He can't go into the
Has
creep
he been
zone.
in a creep? The closest he's been to being a creep is Drive, I guess.
Oh, he was, but he was a handsome creep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He did stomp that
He
guy's
had
head.
creep behavior.
Yeah.
And if he didn't look like Ryan Gosling, he wouldn't have been getting away with that.
And you might think the jacket did a lot of heavy lifting, but I don't think so. I think he could have done it without the jacket. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah. Interesting. This looks great.
I agree.
This is going to go up against Avengers Doomsday.
Allegedly, until the bullying starts.
I don't know if they can. It's
But will they try? I think they'll try.
I don't think so. I think they're going to lean into it. I think they're going to try and Oppenbarbenheimer it.
Given the Oppenbarbenheimer?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think. I mean, we're going to see both, aren't we?
Yes.
And would you see these both regardless? Of whether you had
yes.
to talk about. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's your normal man talking.
It's
the,
true.
the normal man in you that exists buried below piles of garbage.
That's exactly right.
And I think I think that's the way this is going to go. Yeah. God, this.
But I mean, who knows how expensive everything's going to be in
Oh yeah.
6 months or whatever.
Or we're all dead.
Sure. Let's hope for the best, that we're not dead.
I would love to be not dead.
Yeah, me too.
Just for a minute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'd be good. Just to feel. Just to live. You know what I mean?
You feel and live.
You don't know what I'm up to. You don't know how much I'm not feeling or not living.
You enjoying that Coke?
It's all right.
There we go. Sounds like someone's feeling and living.
So I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about Dune 3?
Nope. I'm more excited to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Well, fine. We can do that.
Just for a little bit.
There's a new trailer.
Yes.
And the first trailer. My son's been asking me this for like 6 months. When's the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
And when are you going to tell him it's out?
I'm not going to.
Good. Now, people, ahead of time, we don't know anything more about the plot of this than anybody else.
And I didn't read all the leaks and
Exactly.
whatever. So I don't
So
know.
we are going to be wildly speculating about what we see in this trailer.
Yep.
So if you want to go into this movie not knowing anything and you haven't watched this trailer, skip ahead a little bit because we're going to be like, "Why? I think this is this guy." Or
I can't believe you did that.
bah.
Yeah, but I think, is it all out there at this point?
As in,
Like the whole story is
Oh, it
like
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
but some people aren't on the socials because they're awful.
No, I don't know.
because their brains are being melted.
Yeah. As someone who doesn't break down trailers and never would,
Oh yeah,
I don't need to know any of this. I can go in fresh and clean.
that's right.
This is the most watched trailer of all time. It got 718.6 million views within the first 24 hours. It beat GTA 6, 5, whatever the new one is.
Yep.
It beat the previous record of Deadpool and Wolverine, which had 365 million views.
And that did big biscuits
That was
at
big
the box
biscuits,
office.
Yeah, this is.
Big biscuits at the box. BBBO.
It seems like that they've timed this perfectly, and it's the amount of intrigue that they've put into this. The trailer, at the very least, has just hit all the right marks.
Agreed.
And watching the trailer, I understand. I'm like, this looks pretty.
And so this
good.
is no longer John Watts. This is Destin Daniel Cretton,
Yes.
who directed Shang-Chi
Yep.
and has seemingly been on ice for a couple of years. And they're like, well, put him on a Spider-Man.
Didn't he do some TV stuff?
Probably.
For Marvel?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Marvel
but yeah, go
too.
on, sorry.
So yeah, like the action sequence is looking very exciting.
Yep.
Oh, also, the thing I was going to say, the first thing I was going to say is we've seen, of course, pictures, set photos of Spider-Man, and he's got his new external web shooters.
Yes.
And I think they've done this. And I've mentioned to you, I'm a big fan of the visible external web shooter.
I worked on Wonder Man.
There it is.
Yeah.
And I think they've done this in this movie.
Oh, American Born Chinese. I should watch that.
They've done this in this movie, I think, very specifically to remind everybody that he has mechanical web
Yeah.
shooters because they're going to take them away at the end, towards this movie. Like,
Absolutely.
this is there's a couple of storylines from the comics, from a few years ago,
Yep.
where they,
This was after the Tobey Maguire movies.
yes.
Yeah.
So in the, traditionally in the comic books, he had mechanical web shooters that he built himself. And then the Tobey Maguire movies were like, why does he have those?
Yeah.
If he's a Spider-Man, shouldn't he have more spider
How could
powers?
a kid make these?
Exactly. So
How could a 28-year-old Tobey Maguire make
So they
these?
gave him, web spinnerets in his arms, and then in the comic books, they're like, we'll do a couple of storylines to give him more spider powers, and they gave him the web spinners in his arms. What does he have in the comics now? I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
No, I don't know. I know he turned into a spider and then he busted out of that spider.
Correct, yes.
And that's how he became New Spider-Man.
New Spider-Man.
So-
Are we going to see that in this movie, do you think? Is he going to briefly become the six-armed man spider?
No.
Okay, because he's too handsome and they wouldn't allow him
I
to
just
do that?
think it's too weird.
It
And
is
you
weird.
have to add another element to
Do you
it.
think he'll fight a weird man spider?
In his
do you think
mind?
Maybe.
Well, Tarantula's in this.
Yes.
But he's not.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy, yeah.
What's interesting as well, like there's a couple of shots in this, that are obviously comic book cover homages.
Yeah.
There's the one where he fights Tarantula,
Yeah.
who's just a mercenary and he's got spikes on his feet.
Yeah.
What's interesting I felt about that is that Spider-Man looks like comic book Spider-Man, but Tarantula looks like MCU
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
weird, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't recognize him at first. Like, this is just whoever.
Yeah. And they've got the classic Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man rescuing a
dragging
guy. Dragging a bloke through the air.
Yeah.
They've got him fighting Boomerang.
Yeah.
Are those going to be
I think
extended?
It's a montage,
Is it a montage? Okay, of just him fighting crime throughout New York City. I thought it might be, but I would like to see him fight Boomerang.
Oh, you see him fighting the Hand?
Yes.
I love that. It also looks like many people have pointed this out that
they've cut somebody out.
There might be somebody in there. It's probably Daredevil.
It's Daredevil.
I think Daredevil's in this. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah, because there's a moment, and it's a very Daredevil shot, which is Spider-Man leaping across some rooftops, and he's half a dozen Hand members are coming at him, and that's you see that all the time. That's a very common Daredevil shot, and there's a gap there, and it's like, okay, well, Spider-Man's going high and Daredevil's going low. That's what's happening.
They also previously removed some people from other Spider-Man trailers a few years ago.
They did. It's
true. Removed all the Tobey Maguires.
It's true. So plot-wise, it seems as if, first of all, B-plot Spider-Man is going through some metamorphoses.
Yeah. And as Keith David said, who narrates this, do you think people have said, do you see Kurt Connors?
He could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be the Jackal.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. He'd be some kind of scientist man, I assume, right?
I think so, probably.
Yeah. But he says that because he's in the process of, the mutation or transformation, there's that vulnerable period in between where you where your powers and stuff are wigging out and people can kick you in the head.
The wigging out phase.
The wigging out phase. Which is good. I don't mind the idea of I don't love the organic web shooters, but I think they're adding some kind of maybe some horror elements to this, which is kind of Raimi-esque.
Yeah, maybe, sure.
I love the shot inside the mask where
Me
too.
See.
I know people are like, well, it's not realistic.
Oh, sorry.
Neither's the Iron Man look around.
Neither's Spider-Man as a concept.
Yeah, it's just it's a representation of his emotional state.
State.
And just a fun look at something. And also his girlfriend's dating the guy from the Ahsoka TV series, and he's not happy about that.
Yeah, true.
So he's hating all of that.
Yeah.
There's also, did you see, because he's going to give her a letter, and people have figured out what that all says.
Well, he does read some of it out.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But you can see the whole thing, and it's just him saying who he is and whatever. Ned's in it again.
He's there.
Bruce Banner.
Yes.
He's got the little device thing.
From She-Hulk, yeah. So if you didn't see She-Hulk, which a lot of people didn't, He's got Bruce Banner has a little device on him. It's like a gamma inhibitor. It absorbs all the gamma radiation from the Hulk and in some way turns him back from the Hulk to Bruce Banner. So he remains Bruce Banner until that thing comes off his arm, which it's going to.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should probably have not put it on the outside of his body.
I think it's fine.
I think he should have swallowed it.
Or
get that doctor from Age of Ultron to put it in him.
Is that as interesting, though?
No.
What if he does a big cough, though? And then
that's a good point.
It rattles loose.
Yeah, it rattles loose.
And then you have to get it from inside the Hulk.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Or wait for
embarrassing.
Or wait for a turd.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, that's clearly going to happen. I don't know. I don't know who's going to break it, but maybe he'll cough.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he'll be brushed in the subway. But he doesn't remember. Oh, also, he doesn't remember. No. They make a big point of Bruce Banner doesn't remember who Peter Parker is, but I bet the Hulk will.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he always does. And also, he wasn't... Bruce Banner, presumably...
He remembers who Peter Parker is specifically?
He's done that before, yeah.
Does it matter if the Hulk remembers, though? Because he can just...
Don't know.
Scream and run around?
It's just going to be a moment.
Yeah, okay.
Because he wasn't... Presumably, Bruce Banner was Bruce Banner when the spell was cast.
Oh, so he didn't get hit with it.
Yeah, so the Hulk will remember.
Oh, that's interesting.
If I had to guess.
But does the Hulk hate Spider-Man?
They like Spider-Man. They're good friends.
Oh, you don't think they're going to do a fight at some point?
They probably will, because that's what superhero movies are now.
They have a big fight all the time.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be Green Hulk or Grey Hulk?
Oh, that's a good question. Grey Hulk's...
Smart. Grey Hulk's smartish.
We've done Smart Hulk.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would have to be... I think it's going to be a... We haven't seen, Feral Hulk in a while.
It has to be. Because, and again, I remember this distinctly from the first episode of She-Hulk, but maybe I'm incorrect, that when his gamma inhibitor breaks, you see him turn into the Savage Hulk. There's a flash of it where he's the enraged, irrational Hulk. So I think he's going to be that. The idea. I think the idea is that he gets. If he
just turns from Bruce Banner to Big Bruce Banner, it's not
interesting. Yeah, I think the rush of gamma radiation turns him into the Savage Hulk. If I had to guess, so he's going to be a problem for a while, and then he won't be.
Yeah,
because the villain is the Hand and
Sadie Sink, maybe.
Maybe. Oh yeah,
who's sort of, but not in this at all, really.
So we've seen a bunch of behind-the-scenes footage of Spider-Man trying to stop this tank or maneuver this tank around the city.
Oh,
what
the
have
Punisher
The Punisher's also in this. Again, they're doing the funny thing where he can't say the F-bomb because that would be
Also,
rude.
the Punisher, he debuted in a Spider-Man comic.
He did, it's true, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
In 1974.
Something like that.
I know that because we recently looked at it. We recorded an episode of Time Crapsule.
Did we?
Yeah, we
did.
did.
Yeah, we did. Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah. I think it was 74. Something like
Which
that.
is also because the Jackal sends him to kill Spider-Man.
Yes.
Keith David's the Jackal. I'm calling it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling it now. I'm calling it because we've seen Kurt Connors. We don't need to see the Lizard and the Scorpion.
Yeah. We've seen two versions of Kurt Connors.
And also it would make sense.
Oh yeah, Scorpion's in this.
Yeah,
After
Michael
9
Mando
years
is
of-
back,
yeah.
which is nice. They finally paid that off.
Yeah.
We can check that off the list of post-credit things.
Things we love.
Things we love.
Things we
Double
love
checked
and,
off.
Things we love and respect.
Yeah, we respect it.
Yeah. I noticed that we haven't put ourselves on that list. That's interesting,
It's
isn't it?
very interesting but that's on us, I guess. But the tank, we see the tank, Spider-Man opens the tank, and there's an old lady in there, and then something jumps from her, like
a consciousness.
A consciousness jumps to a soldier, then to another soldier, and then it escapes. So presumably somebody is trying to keep this consciousness in storage.
Yeah.
But is that Jean Grey?
That's not really a Jean Grey thing.
Yeah,
is it?
right. But who knows? Because the rumor's always been that Sadie Sink will be Jean Grey.
Because she's got red hair.
Because she's got red hair and she's wearing green and yellow in the trailer.
But she could be.
She
It's
could be.
possible, yeah.
Could also be somebody else.
It also could definitely
I can't
be
think of
someone
anybody
else.
offhand who's someone who bounces between minds in Spider-Man's universe, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's probably a mutant who can do it.
It's definitely a mutant.
Proteus can probably do it.
Sure. Professor X could do it.
Professor X could do it.
I'm doing it.
But I mean, maybe...
Gambit, I'm doing it. Okay. I'm doing it now.
Okay, Mon. Okay, Mon Cherie, he'd say,
He would say something like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Jean Grey's body is somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
And they separated the consciousness and she has to, they've done some thing and she has to get it back. And we assume she's the villain because she's doing this villainous thing. But she's got to skip it back to her own body.
Oh, I don't mind that.
But we do see someone in this green and yellow costume in some sort of apartment or something.
Yeah.
And they've got a bank of computers and things. What are they doing?
What
are they up to, James?
I don't know.
I need answers.
What's the weakness?
I need answers, and I can't wait till the movie comes out. I want the answers ahead of
Well,
time.
again, the whole
so I
thing
just
is, I
know,
think
and then I
it's
can go,
leaked.
I knew that.
I think the whole thing's leaked.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that, actually.
Yeah.
I actually knew that. I knew. Yes, Punisher's there. I knew that.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
It's related to this. Mm-hmm. You don't like sad Spider-Man all the time being sad.
Correct, yes.
But with this version of Spider-Man, he's not sad Spider-Man all the time. This is the first time we've kind of seen him on his own.
Yes.
He doesn't have his dad to help him.
Yeah.
Who did die, but
all his dads.
All his dads that he has.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that it's taken like a decade and 3 movies to get to standard issue Spider-Man.
Sure. But no, honestly, it looks really good.
Looks good, man.
And I like Desmond Daniel Cretton's work, and Shang-Chi's great. They're also doing things like they're doing a lot of apparently physical web swinging, which it was advised not to do because you think it's going to look good and then it never does. But
it's looking good so far.
Because we've seen some behind the scenes.
I mean, there is some pretty obvious green screen in this.
Yeah, absolutely. And so a lot of the movie just looks like a grey movie, which I like.
Me too. That's New York, baby.
That's New
York.
York.
You go on a grey day, you get a slice of pizza.
Yep. I want a really colourful looking Spider-Man fighting a grey version of Tarantula. That's what my favourite. So he is just a guy, yeah?
Yeah, he's just a guy and he's got like poison-tipped spikes on his feet.
Not even on his hands.
And he's just good at fighting. He's like a mercenary. He's in the same tier as like the Leaper who was in...
Patrick the Leaper, yeah. Well, he's got a similar costume, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A much toned down.
They've been on the same team a number of times. In fact, Tarantula's teamed up with Punisher. On a couple of occasions, so because he's mostly a bad guy, but sometimes he's not.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes they kill the guy in the suit, and another guy just is like, "I'll have some spiked shoes. Why not?" So I don't know who it is currently.
I can have these shoes.
Yeah, I can have shoes. I can have poison shoes. meme format.
Was this before or after Laura Kinney? It would have been before, yeah, because Laura Kinney's got spiked
way
feet.
before. Yeah,
so I thought, cool. Let's check the release date on this. I'm pretty sure it's July, but let's narrow it down.
Check out the release date.
Man, brand. It's good to have big
Check the
movies.
release date right now, James.
July 31st. Oh, yeah, so there's a bunch of people in this we didn't see, like Tombstone is in this.
He feels like more of a mod.
Luke Goss is in this.
Luke
Frederick Foswell. Who's that? Luke Goss.
Okay. Frederick Foswell.
Foswell.
I don't know who that is. But that's a very comic booky name, isn't it? Is he a scientist of some sort?
It says he's his character from Hellboy.
Disagree.
I don't know. Yeah. He was in Tekken, the movie Tekken.
Oh.
So that's good.
Who's Frederick Foswell?
I'm just looking, Mason. Stop asking me questions.
I'm asking Google.
It's not even on his Wikipedia. I can't deal with this, Mason.
Okay.
I'm having the worst time. But I did enjoy him in Hellboy 2, a good movie.
That's good.
And he played Jared Nomak in Blade 2.
Jared Nomak?
Yeah,
Jared Nomak?
You know this?
No.
All right.
Frederick Foswell, also known as the Big Man.
Nice.
He's big. He's like a big gangster man.
Oh, Tremel Tillman's in this, yeah?
Yeah, he is. He's seems to be some sort of like
damage control guy.
Damage control or like mutant rounding up people. There you go.
Interesting.
Okay, the big man. I don't think he's actually that big.
Oh, it's ironic.
He's frail and diminutive in stature. Foswell conceals his identity by wearing a mask, oversized coat, and platform boots as the big man.
I'm the big
man. The big man.
So he's playing
Big Freddy F.
Tremel Tillman is playing William Metzger, who is an anti-mutant activist.
Oh, typical.
So maybe it is a Jean Grey thing.
Maybe it's a Jean Grey thing.
Or some other kind of mutant thing. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, everyone.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
He was killed by Magneto in the comics.
Well,
bloody get in line. What is?
Kills a lot of get in line behind Kevin Bacon, you idiot. You stupid idiot.
Cool. Again, late July. If you're interested, we're going to be talking about it on this show almost certainly.
I think we'll probably talk about it on the show.
Unless we're dead.
I think we'll be alive.
Okay. Well, I hope we're alive.
Me too.
All right. Should we move on to the next segment of the show, which is talking about big movie?
Move on to the next segment and start talking about big movie.
It's time for big movie.
Big movie.
Every now and then we get a big movie, don't we?
Big movie. I mean, they're all attempts at big movie, aren't they?
Sure. Nobody wants a small movie.
Small movie.
Embarrassing. Don't bother.
Small contemplative movie.
Oh, maybe it's going to have a second life on streaming. Who cares?
Boo, bad.
You blew it.
Quit now.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh, yes.
On a budget of $200 million.
That's a lot, actually.
It's projected to make probably more, but between $63 and $65 million in its opening weekend in the US and about $100 million worldwide. Worldwide. Conservatively, probably more. This will make it Amazon MGM's biggest launch ever.
Amazon original movie.
Biggest ever. Like the second biggest was like Creed 3, which did quite well. But Amazon have struggled to make any kind of dent in releasing big movies. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting in itself. I can see why it's doing well. It kind of hits a whole lot of different. What would you say? Different
quadrants. Content quadrants,
and it's fun.
Demographics
and it's
demos of quadrants of demos.
It's fun and it's good
for
and
content.
It's fun. Now, I think the way we have to do this, though you've probably been spoiled by the trailers.
I've certainly been spoiled by the movie.
Yeah, sure.
I saw the whole thing.
Is that there's an element to this movie which is introduced and it's fairly early on, which takes a turn. So would you say there's like 3 levels of spoilers to this, or should we just assume that everybody's been bombarded with what this is actually about because it's in all the media?
Look, I think we can talk briefly about it without spoiling anything. Okay, I think we can do it.
Okay.
So it's about Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
Plays Dr. Grace.
The goose.
Yeah.
What do you think the story was?
Oh, come on, man.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. He's a man and he wakes up on a spaceship.
Yeah.
He's been in cryogenic suspension.
You don't even know it's a spaceship though, and that's a spoiler.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be a dorm room.
Yep.
It's gone back to school.
He might have
Rodney Dangerfield style.
He went back to school, didn't he?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's in space.
Yep.
He's supposed to have 2 crewmates, but they've died.
Yep.
And then he's like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah,
then he's got to figure out why he's there.
He goes, this is good, but it's actually not.
It's not good. Initially, he's like, finally, my roommates are dead. I can do whatever I want. I can party.
Hell yeah.
I can play video games.
I'm drinking
and
the
eat
vodka.
Cheetos.
Yeah.
Drinking the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And his memories are all patchy. He doesn't really remember why he's there. But then he remembers he's on a spaceship headed out of the solar system.
Yep.
It's got to save the universe or whatever.
Yep, because the sun...
It's going out.
It's having a big tantrum and it's
having
going
a
out. But not just his son, all the suns.
Yeah.
All the suns in the universe. And why are they doing that? We don't know. So he's gone to this particular sun because this one's not doing a big doing a big death, is it?
Correct, yes.
And they're going to figure out why that is. Exactly. It's probably the second best movie about the sun going out.
Okay.
What do you think to that? What can you speak to that?
I've never seen any other movies. This is my first movie-going experience.
I don't like this. I know you've seen the movie Sunshine from 2007, and it's a good movie, actually.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
But then also we get a bunch of flashbacks, which I think is him recovering his memories of how he got there.
I think it's framed differently in the book, which I have read. Speaking of, this is an Andy Weir, based on Andy Weir book, the last one being The Martian. He has another one called Artemis, which apparently Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who directed this, are also working on. That came out in between.
And then Fartimus is the sequel to that.
That's right, which isn't as good. Also, Artemis is... I'm looking at Andy Weir's 3 books. I'm like, I've read his 3 books. I didn't realize I'd read his entire bookography.
I reckon if they'd made these... If he'd written these books prior to these, like the 80s, it'd be the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Like it'd be the Martian,
Martian
guy, and this guy would be the same guy. Just
like a Robert Ludlum character.
Exactly. Just I can't believe this is happening
like
again.
Like a Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
Like a Jack Ryan.
But I think in the present day, it's like a Jack Reacher. Well, the idea of this guy constantly getting into these funny scrapes.
Yeah. How's
funny
he doing
scrapes? They're funny.
Yeah. As mentioned, Phil Lord and Chris Miller directed this.
Famously fired off Solo.
Well, speaking of, I got a quote that says, from Lord, who says, not the Lord, Phil Lord, we made a lot of great relationships with crew members on Solo. A lot of them worked on this movie. Every time you make a movie, you learn something. And Miller said, no matter how it turns out, they can't take away from what you've learned. And what I think is interesting about that...
Unless they give you a Disney mind wipe.
True.
Which they could very well do at this point. We don't know.
The tone of this and the way it looks and the style and the humor and...
Mr. Lord and Miller, could you come in here? Could you put this piece of wooden dowel in your mouth? Just for no reason. I'm going to put these electrodes on your head.
Yeah, this is for fun.
Okay.
So, and maybe Solo really was the car crash that Disney thought it was
we've talked about this earlier. We talked
but
about
this
this
seems, looking at this, that seems like a mistake.
Because they produced the Spider-Verse movies.
Yes.
They didn't direct them, but they produced them, I think.
They have directed other things.
Yeah, but we talked about this, there's a lot of mystery surrounding why exactly they got fired from from Solo, and then Ron Howard took it over and made a movie that's just fine, and it's a incredibly expensive movie because they'd essentially filmed it twice.
They did the Jump Street movies as well.
There you go.
That's right.
And so, the question, people always been like, well, they were making too good a movie and they had whatever, or they were mucking around too much.
So true.
It's also entirely possible we came to the realization that maybe it just wasn't that good, and then they were like, "Oh, we got fired. We better knuckle down and really."
We've been mucking about.
We've been mucking about.
We had to go to the principal's office.
We gave them the classic Lord and Miller muck around, and they didn't like it. And in retrospect, we shouldn't have pantsed Kathleen Kennedy.
I guess the difference between this, this adheres fairly closely to the book. There's some stuff that it definitely deviates from. It's a universe you can kind of, I guess, play around in a little bit more because it's not Star Wars and it's not Han Solo. So I think there was, I don't know whether, and Solo's also a bigger movie. It's a bigger universe. And it's like legacy characters. And it's a prequel and blah, blah, where this is none of that. So maybe
Darth Maul is there.
What was there?
Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
And Miller.
Yeah. So maybe it's just that they were better suited to this.
Yeah. But also, I imagine there are, huge fans of the book series or the Andy Weir books who were like, don't change too much.
Well, they were going to do Artemis before they did this.
Oh, yes.
Which was interesting. But I think Ridley Scott directed The Martian, didn't he?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that he did.
Maybe he did.
Yeah. But it was. It definitely has definitely got the Martian kind of main character. You said like this would be the same guy.
Yeah.
It does feel like the same guy.
Yeah, he's quippier, I would say.
Yeah.
And also I would say this if you've seen The Martian, this follows the same format of a nice man completing tasks
on his own
to kind of, save the day. And if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But this because he is much further out. He's not on Mars. He's out of the solar system.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have anybody to bounce off with initially. So there isn't, a communication with ground control. But that's why we get the flashbacks of, the reason he's there and, we get some nice interactions with other characters and so on and so forth. So
you might be like, that guy's from The Bear. And you're correct, he is.
Oh, yeah.
You might see that guy and go, doesn't he the bakery guy from The Bear? He makes cakes and whatever.
Isn't that the lady who everybody wants to be Squirrel Girl? It is.
It is and she was until they cancelled it or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But Ryan Gosling is the main guy, obviously, and he's a little quippier than The Martian.
Yep.
But I think he's doing well here. And again, for a significant portion of the movie, he has no one to bounce off with. But I think he's he's actually a very likable presence, Ryan Gosling.
He is.
Famously.
We talked about this earlier. He doesn't belong in the creep zone like a Jake Gyllenhaal, you know?
Or a Pattinson.
Or a Robert Pattinson, who also did a weird space movie last year.
That's right.
Which is kind of a similar kind of tone, or the book is.
Yeah.
But no, I think we've implied this, but I really enjoyed this. I
Me
thought
too.
It was really
It's good.
terrific. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
More heart than you'd think.
Yeah.
You know what? Because initially, we had two choices this week. We could see this or we could see another movie. And you were like, oh, we should see this. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to because I saw The Martian.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh. But, you know.
No, you went, no, I remember.
Yeah, I went, you said what? And I said, nothing. Nothing. What have I seen this movie?
It was unbelievable what you were doing. What you were doing to me.
Stamping my feet.
You were stamping your feet,
but then I saw it and I was, very entertained and, some nice heartfelt moments both in space and back on the ground.
Totally, yeah.
The other lead in this is Sandra Huller, who people remember from Sandra Huller Pushes Her Husband Out a Window, the movie.
I haven't seen Sandra Huller Pushes Her Husband Out of the Window. It's good though,
Won an Oscars and stuff.
For the best push.
Best push.
Best push of a husband.
It beat out Push, the movie Push.
What?
Yeah, that's right. And something based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Beat out all those movies.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, she did push him pretty hard.
To his death, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
It also looks tremendous. And a lot of this...
because there's 2,000 VFX shots.
Yes.
People will say there's none, but they're lying.
I was going to say, a lot of this is like...
A lot of it is real. A lot of it is practical.
There's some puppeteering, which we'll talk about.
Ryan Gosling's a puppet. We didn't mention
that. He's a puppet,
that.
Yeah. And, there's there's a lot of artificial gravity stuff and so the sets themselves kind of rotate and kind of have different points of gravity.
Did they do any of that, get up on a plane and simulate
they
zero gravity?
Did.
Interesting,
No.
okay.
But yeah, there's definitely more special effects in here than you might initially think. But there's a lot of practical standing in front of a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I know there's a moment where Ryan Gosling is in space and all the red dots.
He's not really in
around
space.
him. No, he's not really in space, but apparently he couldn't see that. But if you're looking through the monitor, you could see it or whatever.
Right.
So there's things like that which all works really, really well.
Anyway, I would say best movie ever.
I would also say best movie ever.
A lot of fun and it's nice.
If
it's nice to have a good movie.
Yeah, if you like The Martian, you will like this. And if you like the book, I would say even though it does make some changes and because it's a book, also there's things that you have to omit. I think
we'll talk about that in spoilers. I presume.
But I think we will. But I think it also does capture the heart of the core of it, which is not an easy thing to do when you got to translate, a 500-page book into a couple of hours. Oh,
and of course
the
book is all, I presume the book has, the man's internal monologue and all that sort of stuff. So all of which you can't put in this,
exactly,
unless you're doing a voiceover or something like that.
Well, we can talk about that because it's. In the book, there's a lot more. This is a non-spoiler, but because he's trying to figure out what's going on with the sun, there's a lot more trial and error science which he talks through,
right?
And he's explaining it to other people, or there's a lot of he'll go to try a thing and then it won't work, and when he'll try another thing, that you don't really get that here. He might have one or two attempts and then he'll figure it out. They kind of brush over a lot of that.
Well,
which is fine.
Yeah,
really.
There is, I think, my biggest question with this movie is. We'll talk about it in spoilers, but it's one of those things where I'm like, of all the things, I'm like, I've had to try the hardest to get over this one particular thing, which we'll talk about in spoilers. Is it time for spoilers, I think?
Let's do some spoilers.
Okay, so the main thing about spoilers is, he's out there and initially he's all alone.
Yeah.
But then he's like, hey, there's a big spaceship there.
Yeah.
What
that's probably from Earth.
Yeah, probably. Looks like it's from Earth.
Yeah.
But it's not. It
doesn't look ludicrous.
It's an alien spaceship. And also so anyway, time for big spoilers. He has been chosen for this because even though he's, a local science teacher, it's because back in the day he was a sort of a kind of a young hotshot firebrand scientist.
He was both hot and shots.
That's exactly right. And he had this idea. He published a paper that was basically, okay,
you're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. You're all idiots, and the scientific community are all dum-dums, and I have this theory that life could exist outside of the universe that isn't predominantly made of water.
Yeah.
And so they're like, there's some validity to this, so we'll bring you in.
Yeah.
You can look at this life form we found, which is this tiny little splotchy kind of thing, and it turns out they are mostly water. So his theory is shot.
He's a big sook.
But he discovers that it's these creatures that they're calling astrophages that are breeding, and they can
absorb the energy from the sun.
And
live on the sun and dim the sun.
But for some reason, they can't survive on this particular planet outside, in a very distant solar system. So they're going to send him to do that.
It's 11 light years away.
It's a long way.
Which is a 4-year trip with...
At light speed?
They talk about it with a light, or close to light speed.
Right, okay.
They also use it as fuel to get there,
yes,
which is how they're able to cross that length of time.
Very convenient.
Yeah, I think so.
Very convenient.
The very thing that's destroying the sun, you can also use to get to a different sun. Must
I
be
appreciated
nice.
that because they didn't...
Nah, it's stupid. No,
because there isn't two weird elements of science. Like
we invented it's like the movie The Core, when the core stopped spinning.
Yeah.
And then they invent a device, a big laser that can drill into the core or whatever.
Classic.
But that's unrelated to restarting the Earth's core.
But anyway, this spaceship does have a non-water based life form on it. It's Rocky, the Rock Man.
So he's not water based, is that correct?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because he's rocks.
He's rocks.
He's rocks and steam, but not steam from water.
No,
steam from a different thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? So Rocky also, yes, he's CGI for a lot of this.
Yeah.
But he's also 5 puppeteers. James Ortiz is the main guy.
And the voice?
And they end up doing the voice, because he was on set and presumably like conversing with Ryan Gosling.
See, that's the number one thing. That's the number one issue that I'm like, I don't know about this. That he figured out how to do a very nuanced translation device.
It's longer in the book. That's a whole thing.
Because he's like, because in the movie it's just like, here's a clock.
Yeah.
Do you understand numbers? And then like one scene later, it's like we can have a bro-like conversation now. But it is what it is.
You okay with it?
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah. In the book also, and they do this more towards the end, he very quickly learns to understand him without using any kind of translation.
Oh, okay, right.
Which they do at the very, very end. But then you've got subtitles if you do that.
Yeah, right.
And people don't like subtitles. No. But yeah, that relationship is great. And I guess it's unrealistic in the sense that like the frames of reference of 2 life forms meeting each other and like 11 million years away or whatever is like, it's unlikely there'd be any kind of...
Exactly.
There'd be no points of reference where you could even have a conversation.
You'd be like, we're like Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
And the guy would be like, what? 48 hours,
Who's
man.
that? You don't have 48 hours on Spider Rock Planet?
No, we only have Gleep Glorps.
And we have 47 hours.
Exactly. This is ridiculous. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, but all of that works really well. And again, it's expanded on in the book. And so other things that are expanded on, there's little moments in this which are like flashes, which are whole things. The moment they first make contact, Rocky, the spider, makes a wall, and it's made up of a whole lot of different material. And he goes up and Ryan Gosling taps the one that he can see through. And what he's done, he's used a whole lot of different material to determine which is the thing that Ryan Gosling can actually see through. Because when he goes back, the whole thing is the one that he... pointed to. And you probably figured that out, I assume.
I figured out all sorts of things.
So
I figured out that guy wasn't even from Earth.
He wasn't from Earth. He was a rock spider.
But he's a sort of an engineer, and he can sort of build anything from I guess, stray atoms or whatever.
Yeah, using a gas that they turn into a solid and
right.
whatever and all of that. Also, I don't really think they touch on this much, but in the book also, they do put him in an induced coma to send him away. And
Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm. And the memory loss is caused by the drugs from that, which then slowly return.
Yes.
But I don't know, the memories don't really seem to fully return.
Right.
Maybe that's more implied, but did you think that like...
I thought that was a little bit unclear.
Yeah.
Because
he definitely remembers a lot of it.
Yeah, because I like having watched the whole thing, my assumption was that as we see the memories from his past on Earth, that's them returning to him in real time. Like every time there's a flashback. So by the time we get to the end, he has remembered everything. But again, I think other types of movies where somebody has a kind of memory loss, you'd see them kind of react to there's a shock, and then you see the trailer and there's a vomit or whatever. But I think they were trying to do it as a more subtle way. But
I think it's just flashbacks.
Because I think initially he has no memory, then he remembers what his mission is, but he doesn't remember why he's there.
Yes.
Yeah. If I were to be critical of any part of this,
I think he thinks that because I can't remember, it's been a few years since I read the book, but I think there's moments where he's like, I feel like I wouldn't have signed up for this.
Yeah.
And it slowly dawns on him that they dragged him onto the ship in a coma. Because he's a coward.
Yep.
But he actually wasn't a coward. He was the best man probably in the universe.
Yeah.
Probably better than all the spider people and everything else that's going on.
Even Spider-Man?
Yeah, maybe.
He's pretty brave.
Yeah. They had some stuff.
He's fought all sorts of villains with only billions of dollars of technology behind him, and superpowers and super strength and whatever. That's very brave.
That is true. There's some rooms also added to the ship. The big TV room, which is a sunshine thing.
Oh, yeah.
Also from the movie Sunshine, which is also about the sun going out. This movie doesn't have the sunshine man who loves the sun so much.
That's true.
And wants you to look at the sun and die for the sun.
Does Event Horizon also have that guy? He's got a different.
Man.
He's got a hell man who loves hell.
They go to the back.
Sam Neill loves hell.
They go to the back of the galaxy. They don't go to the front of the galaxy, which is where the sun is.
That's true.
If I had to say. The other thing is, one of the things they do in the book is they nuke the polar ice caps to cause global warming.
Good call.
That's a slowdown kind of thing.
We don't really get that in this. We only really get present day.
They probably did.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, we only really get present day and then a brief snippet of what life is like after Grace has left the planet and kind of
after Grace Anatomy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Will and Grace.
Do you get the sense that from the hibernation,
unwilling Grace?
Okay,
because he was sent.
He
They
was
drugged
actually.
him and they sent him into space.
Also, they pump him full of steroids.
Oh yeah,
on the way over when he's asleep.
So he's buff.
Yeah, so there's a moment where he writes down like always had muscles or whatever.
All right.
So he didn't, and then so when he gets up from the coma, he can like function.
So he's an all floppy and stuff.
He's all floppy and stuff, but obviously the other two. Oh, also the other two people who die, the other astronauts. It's not explained in this or the movie how they actually died, and apparently Andy Weir is going to save this for a future book.
Oh.
It's going to be a component, which maybe it's a sequel-ish to this, which you could probably do, but or some other.
2 people die sadly in space while in a coma.
But how?
It's a great point.
Yeah.
I reckon probably a plug came out.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, there is more trial and error. There's a big part of this book is where they finally depart. They figure out how to stop the sun from dying. And then he has to decide whether to turn around. He goes back and saves Rocky because the astrophage leaks into the ship and whatever. That's a whole huge section of the book.
Right,
and whatever. As it was like, there was like half an hour left and I'm like, there's a lot to do in this.
Man, I was really feeling for Rocky. I think that's the mark of a good character, like a CGI fake alien character.
Puppets.
Yeah, puppet.
Puppet in a ball.
Yep. And he's got 2,000 effect shots in it. But when they do the planet fishing, they're gonna go down to the planet and fish for the bacteria that can kill these astrophages, and then Grace is injured. He smacks his head on the big screen.
Yeah,
big mistake with that big screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Rocky saves him at the cost of potentially his own life. Yeah, he jumps out of his little container and he goes to save Grace, even though the human atmosphere is too cold for him.
Well, you can't hold your breath, man.
Yeah, right, idiot, stupid idiot. And then he goes off, and you don't know if he's going to live or die. And I'm like, Rocky, no.
Did you know?
No, I
didn't
genuinely
know.
Not know. I didn't know. Yeah.
In the book, he does some he tries to fix him. He tries to do I don't know and so he uses
add rocks to him.
Add more rocks, yeah. Take some rocks away, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Just new rocks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he uses an air,
roll him around on the beach,
an air thing to blow. Because he's got vents to blow that out, and he wakes up and he's like, "You shouldn't have done that. That fucked me up more."
All right,
but
okay,
yeah,
wow, all right, ungrateful.
I don't know. You're a rock spider. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
The ending has also changed a bit.
Okay.
So in the end, he decides to go to Rocky's planet.
Yes.
And he becomes a teacher there, which also happens in the book. But he doesn't live in this whole biodome. He doesn't have that amount of space. He just lives in like a little hut.
Make me a biodome.
Make me a biodome.
Like Kylie Minogue and Pauly Shore were in.
She was in biodome?
I'm pretty sure.
I think Pauly Shore was. And one of the bald ones maybe. And it's implied in this that he might go back to Earth.
Yes.
But I think in the other one, he's much older by the time he gets there. And it's also the gravity of that planet is quite taxing, but he's just I'll probably just stay here and teach in the dark.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we don't, because obviously, I say obviously, but I don't know. I don't know anything. But by the time in this movie, by the time he gets back to Earth, everybody he knows would be dead, right?
Yeah,
by hundreds of years. Somebody's done the maths, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's
decades.
Well, it's 11 years there and 11 back. It would
okay, right.
If he'd left straight away.
But then it's more because he
has to go to Rocky's planet. So yeah, it would be
two decades, 3 decades,
at
who
least,
knows?
yeah.
Right.
So but maybe he just wants to go back and go to Pizza Hut because they probably don't have Pizza Hut on Alien Rock Planet.
Yeah, they'd make him a Pizza Hut, but he'd be Rock Pizza Hut.
Yeah. So all in all. But, I guess...
Maybe in 30 years they'll have brought back the Pizza Hut-shaped building.
Oh, I mean, he'd have to check, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you check first, wouldn't you? You'd send a probe to Earth, and they're like, oh, what is this? Another message from another world. And they crack it open, and it's like, What do the Pizza Huts look like
Pizza
now?
Hut?
Take photo of Pizza Hut and send it back to me.
The pizza's still relatively inexpensive, but the jugs of Coca-Cola are really expensive.
Have they brought back the works?
Have they brought back the
$10
works?
for all you can eat.
I like the soft serve, but I don't know.
Because I really want to spend 30 years traveling back to Earth so I can spend $10 and then eat a bunch of pizza and soft serve and then vomit. I'd love to do that. That's the only thing I miss from Earth.
That would be
Don't have any
incredible.
loved ones or anything, but I'd love to.
I would love that for you if you
Sandra
were
Hull is very funny in this.
She's great. She does a song.
She does.
Yeah.
Which I was like, this is so familiar, but I don't know why. It's a Harry Styles song.
Oh, is it?
Yep. It's Sign of the Times.
I thought that was an older song. I didn't realize it was a Harry
Maybe it's a
Styles
cover. I don't know. But
Yeah.
But I'm
Good.
like, it's one of those, because it's, again, one of those pop songs where I'm like, I've definitely heard this, but I don't know why.
It was a Harry Styles song.
There it is.
unless
Did he
was a
write it?
cover.
Did he write it?
Yeah.
Or was it written by Max Martin, famous songwriter guy?
It's the debut solo single.
Oh, all right.
Harry Styles. In the book, that character, I think she's Dutch, not from The Predator. But also,
Nice.
I don't think she's as funny. I think she's more
Right.
kind of straightforward. Whereas this, she's a bit torn up about making Ryan Reynolds do this.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah. Well, he did a space movie. He did Life with Jake Gyllenhaal, didn't
Life
he?
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Would you like Life with Jake Gyllenhaal? Do you
In
think
prison?
No, do you get to live with him?
No, I don't want that.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so she is kind of torn up about sending him because he doesn't want to go.
Oh.
Whereas in the book, she's just like, well, it's just happening. You're just going and too bad.
6 writers for Sign of the Times.
I would have done it by myself.
Yeah, same.
Or at least killed the people who
Yeah.
wrote
I
it
agree.
with me so I could take sole credit.
Agreed.
Solo credit, Phil Lord, Chris Miller.
Very
Ron
nice.
Howard. Yeah. Got some reviews here from people who have written in on the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group.
Oh,
Facebook,
yes.
Facebook is terrible. Sure, they spend $800 billion and Meta didn't work or whatever. But at least you can join this group and put a review in for whatever we're talking about.
Worth the price of admission, which is free, but you have to look at ads and AI stuff.
That's right. Jim says, Ryan Gosling is great. Best pet rock ever. Didn't expect to tear up over a rock nearly dying.
So
Amaze.
true.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what my AI of the week is, it's famous movie cars as ride-on lawnmowers, which I'll show you later, and you'll love it.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And I hope you can show me later. Yeah. Kevin says, definitely nails the core story. A few scenes missing that I would have liked to have seen. Strat blowing up the ice shelves to release trapped methane would have made the Earth situation more dire. And Ryland almost killing Rocky by blowing out his radiator. Oh, there you go. Basically, all the blowing. I loved it. Everything's tightened up nicely, and it was a fun adventure. Paul says, I really enjoyed it, but
Oh, yes.
it was very Red Dwarf.
Or
For such a high-budget film, the robot helpers and the way the ship moves in space while he's learning to pilot, I was half expecting to hear Holly too. Everybody's dead, Dave.
yeah, I think again the most unrealistic things to me were the translating software,
Yep.
and the fact that some of the stuff on the ship is voice activated and it knows context, and other times it just doesn't know what's going
that's
on.
AI, man.
I guess that's true.
Crap.
Isn't it? Like if anybody sits in the pilot seat, it's like pilot detected or whatever. And sometimes he can just go, ship, do this. And other times it's like, I don't know what you're
I don't
talking
know who you are.
about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alexis Gentry, Trashwire.
Yes.
Check her out on Instagram. I loved it so much. It had an almost old school Spielberg feel to me, like a blend of sci-fi, action, and sentimentality, plus some really solid humor. Agreed. Callum says, just a really heartfelt movie that looked incredible. My partner also really enjoyed it, and she typically doesn't go for space movies. I think I need to pick up the book now. Edit. I did have one critique, which is the way that Grace wears his glasses hanging off his neck is clearly done by someone that doesn't actually wear glasses in real life.
Sure.
That is true. You've never done that, have you, Mason?
I do it for comedy sometimes.
That's true.
Like, look at this.
That's good, actually.
Funny stuff, right?
It's good and it's funny. All right, Mason, should we move to the next segment of the show?
Let's move to the next
What
segment
is
of the show.
it?
It's got what we're reading.
What?
What are we going to read?
What?
Ah.
I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? Wow. What are you
Wow.
What are you reading, Mason?
Ooh, I watched Good Luck, Have Fun, and Don't Die.
I've heard that's good or not that good. You told me.
I thought it was interesting.
But you said it wasn't that good. And it
Kiss
was
of
like,
Death. I thought it was interesting.
You said it was like 3 good ideas.
I said it felt like
In
about
a
3
movie.
episodes of Black Mirror
Oh,
pushed
that's what you
together,
said.
which is sometimes an episode of Black Mirror. It's 3
So
episodes of Black
sometimes it's in your mind, but sometimes it's something else or
something in
whatever.
a computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's directed by Gore Verbinski, who's been in director jail since probably The Lone Ranger, and then that other thing that he did that we can't remember.
Something in an asylum, Dane DeHaan or whatever.
Maybe that one. But it's his big return. What's interesting is it came straight to streaming in Australia, and not like streaming, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like just so you can just watch it. So
That's fun, isn't
it's
it?
a fun.
What
good
did
sign.
you watch it on?
Prime or something.
I got to check this out on Prime. Mason.
One of
I didn't
those.
even know that.
But it's Sam Rockwell plays a man who has, according to him, come back through time because the world's a horrible dystopian place in the future, and he's come back to a diner and he's trying to figure out the correct. He's come back multiple times and he's trying to find the correct combination of people in the diner who can work together to save the day.
Yes,
and look, I think it was pretty funny. It's
okay.
It's a little bit, boy, people are on their phones too much.
It's true though,
and it is the overarching plot of it is kind of like the future an AI was developed and it's destroyed the world, etc.
But it is though.
Yeah, it is true though, and it is, and it's I agree. I don't know. I think Sam Rockwell's very engaging.
Did he do a dance?
No.
What?
I know.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's sort of weighed down. He's got a bunch of
Stuff.
gear on him. You know?
Wires and bags and
Yeah.
such.
Also, I don't think they should make Sam Rockwell do a dance every time. I think they should just let him do a dance if he feels like doing a dance.
And then you don't think he did, I guess, in this time.
Maybe he didn't, yeah. Maybe he was like, you can't push me around, Gore Verbinski.
Yeah.
I saw the Lone Ranger. It didn't do well. And then I saw the Dane DeHaan one. I simply won't dance.
I won't do it. Yeah.
I won't do it.
Maybe they asked him to do a dance and he did a dance, but the dance was so bad they didn't include it. They were like, this is embarrassing.
Oh, no. Maybe.
You should be embarrassed by this dance you've done.
I think it's probably worth a watch, though. You know? Decent cast, you know. I like Sam Rockwell being the lead.
Sure, he's great.
He's great.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, I watched the first 3 episodes of Invincible season 4.
Okay.
It's back, and it will be back every year. It seems.
How's the animation?
It's good. I think it does get better every year because they're throwing more money and crunching more people at it every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. After the last season, I was like, because they had the conquest thing, and I'm like, that was the thing I was really looking forward to. But I've seen this. I'm like, oh no, there's a bunch of stuff in this that is upcoming. From the comics and some extra stuff. Otherwise, it looks like it could be really, really fun. There's some new inclusions. Lee Pace is the Emperor of whatever.
Yes.
There's a flashback episode where you get like a young Nolan. You get kind of his origin. Young Nolan. There's some people have left. Like Zachary Quinto is no longer voicing robots.
Okay.
So I think Ross Marquand voices young robot, who's also Rex, who's now voicing Robot.
Right, okay.
Because they're 2 different actors.
He's always replacing a guy.
He is. He replaced Red Skull and other people on this show, I think. What's his name? Jesse from...
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul left as well.
Yeah, right.
Though his character isn't in it as of yet.
That's interesting. You'd think that... I mean, maybe it's just a scheduling thing, but surely, like, a voice role, as a celebrity, surely that's just like... It's the cream on top, you know what I mean? You can just do it.
You would get your own podcast mic and do it at home.
You could do it at home. You could go into that Simpsons guy's booth.
Yes.
And he's got it in his house. I think they all have a booth in their house at this point.
Yeah.
Who's the guy? He's the Spinal Tap guy. Harry Shearer.
Oh.
Harry Shearer's got a booth, I believe.
So he doesn't have to go anywhere or do anything.
He does, yeah.
Has he got a Cliff booth?
I don't think so.
Because he's fictional.
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
cool.
You
going to watch Invincible season 4?
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's good.
All right.
And there's more intergalactic space stuff if you're into that, Mason, which I know you aren't.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
There's going to be there's the threat of more tech jacket.
Oh yes.
Not the threat, but just the idea of being more tech jackets is good and cool. There's a lot of like recurring villains, but like people they didn't handily defeat last time, and they keep coming back, and they're worse every time they come back.
Yeah, right.
So there's like the
worse. By
consequences
worse,
of
you mean
that.
gross, more gross.
Or sometimes more gross, or just like more powerful, and just be like if you had just pulled this guy's head off the first time, it would have solved all the problems, Mason. I really like it, and I'm glad it's back, and I hope everyone's having a good time.
Everyone?
No, not everyone.
That's what I thought.
Mason. There's some people
you'd prefer they were having a bad time.
Yeah, and they were dead.
Sure.
Not to name any names.
Again, you're looking directly at me when you say that.
Should we do another segment?
Let's do another. Yes.
I'm looking at everyone. If someone else is here, I'd look at them. But it's
I guess I do represent the common man.
It's true. A scumbag.
Agreed.
And a podcaster.
Ugh.
Which is the common white man.
God, the commonest man there is. Yuck.
What are we doing?
It's time for letters.
All right.
The classic one was letters, oh letters, we love you. Some letters, they're only a day away. You know they're here right now. We're going to do letters.
If you do want to reach the show, it's the easiest thing you'll ever do in your goddamn life. You just go into the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group and you wait for the thread to come up every week, and then you put your letter in there. Or you could send Mason a Gmail
That's
to
so true, isn't it?
weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
That's right.
And he'll read them and he'll tell you what he thinks of your email if he reads it out. If he
do.
doesn't read it out, he's probably not going to tell you what he thinks of your email.
No, unless I see you on the street and you say, "Excuse me, what did you think of my email?"
Yeah. And as you remember every email, you'd be able to go, "Oh,
I thought it was bad.
It was a bad email. That's
bad
why I
email.
didn't
You should
read
be
it out."
ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
And I hope you're having a bad time. You're one of those people James hopes was having a bad time.
That's right.
He told
You
me.
are. You definitely are.
Here's an email from Dennis.
Dennis
Hello.
the what?
Regular man.
All right.
Dennis the regular man.
Okay.
Dennis from Newfoundland, Canada.
I wish.
He is.
He wishes.
A question inspired by what me and my best mates did. We took it upon ourselves to watch every single movie the great actor Willem Dafoe was credited in, hence known as Willem Dafoe Fest. If you guys had the time to watch entire actor or actress filmography, who would you choose? It's maybe Sam Rockwell.
That would be an interesting one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do because obviously Missions actor, the leg was Armorama.
Well, they've finished with
They're
that.
finishing now, but do you think that would be a funner thing to do, to pick somebody who's not always a lead, but he's popping up and doing interesting stuff?
It seems a little bit grueling to do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you do somebody who does less movies? Like
Well, this doesn't say we have to do content about it. Just as if you had the time to watch an entire actor's filmography, who would you choose? It might, yeah.
maybe Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay.
Because they're good movies, some of them.
And he's quite choosy. He's not just
He's not doing any old shit.
No, exactly. He's not knocking out 2 or 3 movies a year, is he? So
DiCaprio's got a good filmography.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lance Bass.
From InSync.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sometimes he's in Seventh Heaven. Sometimes he's in Tropic Thunder. There's some good examples. I don't even know if he is in Seventh Heaven. I think he is. I have a vague memory of that. Email in if he is. Don't email me though directly. I don't need information.
Correct.
Who else, Mason? Sam Rockwell is a good one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing someone like a classic, like 1960s kind of, like a Steve McQueen or like a Paul Newman or something that. Always kind of interesting choices.
I think you'd get bogged down.
Yeah?
I don't know, man.
In garbage of that era?
I don't know. Some of those are kind of forgettable.
Oh, got him. He's dead and he got him again.
Yeah. Like McQueen, of course, you got Great Escape, you got Bullet, you got Thomas Crown Affair or whatever. But like around those, he's like a lot. I've seen people say like if any actor kind of if there was ever an actor looking for the right part, it was Steve McQueen in the 60s. Kind of thing. Like he's just. It's like Glenn Powell now.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like
I'm Glenn Powell now.
He's had a few hits, but it's also he's just going or doing stuff, and you're trying to be like, well, what really suits him, and you don't know. So
might be interested.
Interested?
She might be interested in this, and maybe she would do it. Jamie Lee Curtis. I think that'd be a good one. I think.
Sure.
Started as a Scream Queen's done action movies, dramas.
Yes.
She's in episodes of The Bear.
That's true.
She's in My Girl. She's in A Knives Out.
Correct.
So yeah, I think that would be a good one too. But in answer to all your questions, none. Nobody.
No.
Nobody and nothing.
Well, the question also says, if we had time? We don't.
We don't.
We don't have time.
I don't have the inclination all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Kevin Costner. You'd probably do Kevin Costner, wouldn't you? You'd watch all these baseball movies.
I don't want to do
movies
that.
about him being a cowboy, including Horizon Zero Dawn West Part 1, but not Part 2, because what happened to it?
Yeah, true.
Don't you think?
I agree
You never
with
seen the 1967 Paul Newman movie Hombre? You never seen the 1968 Paul Newman movie Rachel? What about The Left-Handed Gun from 1958? These are all
I can't use this. It's a left-handed gun. I can't use it. And the banditos are coming at me.
Yeah,
what do I do?
I'm looking at all these Paul Newman movies. I'm like, I haven't
That's what
heard
I'm
of
saying.
a lot. And what's the 1998 movie Twilight with Paul Newman and Gene Hackman?
Don't remember that.
What is that movie? Or his 2000 movie Where the Money Is?
Oh,
the Hudsucker Proxy. I've never seen that. That's good, isn't it?
yeah.
I'm the Hudsucker, and I'm his proxy. After the head of Hudsucker Industries commits suicide, the board of directors hatch a plan to make money by hiring a mailman to run the company and lead it into ruin.
It's Tim Robbins, right?
Very good, yes. Very good, Mason.
Very good.
Yeah. All right, should we move it along to another question?
Yes. It's your turn.
It's a Joel and Ethan Coen situation.
Correct.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
But
are you going to watch every other movie up until that
No,
point?
I just want to watch that one.
There you go.
I could watch all the Coen Brothers movies, I guess. Is that an option?
Or not an option.
Nah. This is from Gabriel Tice Bruton, if you're familiar with the name, Mason.
He created our fabulous theme song.
He did. Have you watched season 2 of the live action One Piece on Netflix? Thoughts? I haven't yet. I will. Apparently it's very good. I really liked season 1. I will, but I haven't.
Really leaning into the cartoony nature of it.
Well, Mason, cartoons I like that sometimes.
So
aren't
true,
they?
isn't it?
Unrealistic, and he's a Gumby guy. Did you watch season 1? You did.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it.
Yeah. Do you want to watch season 2?
If I get around to
He
it.
heard it first. He might not.
We got stuff on, though.
Yeah, we're busy. We're watching Hardsucker Proxy.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for the theme song, Gabriel Tice Bruton.
You're very welcome.
What?
Yeah.
What else you got?
This is from Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey, James and Maso. You've referenced it once again.
No, I haven't.
In fact, twice again in the most recent episode, and I'm once again writing to ask, what exactly is it that some others do have? Thanks for all the premium content and big movie alerts.
You know what? Some mothers, not some mothers, all mothers.
Go on.
They're all wonderful. They do wonderful things.
Correct.
Being wonderful.
Yeah.
Is that a good answer?
But I think the expression means like weird kids.
Yeah.
Like if you meet a real weird guy, it's like, well, some mothers do have them.
Yeah. And
Because
it's
Frank
nobody's
Spencer
fault.
from the show Some Mothers Do Have
Yeah.
Them, he was a weird guy.
And sometimes it's a weird sperm situation.
Absolutely, sometimes.
Which was a Frank Spencer.
So the expression should be, some fathers do have bad sperm.
Weird sperm.
In fact, if we were going to do a modern day reboot, it would say some fathers do have weird sperm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah.
But we all won the race.
I guess.
Unless you're IVF. It's a different situation.
That's true.
But you still got in there, and that counts. Liam McManus says, have you played RE9? It's very good. Why do the RE movies ignore or mess up the game characters? It's almost like if the Superman movies focused on original characters. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. They think they can do their own whatever.
Yeah, it's
They're
crazy,
like, well,
isn't it? Yeah.
And then every now and then they'll be like, Leon's here or whatever.
Well, I guess, but also they need to,
There's continuity and...
Yeah, and also I think...
I don't think the Resident Evil movies are set in the game universe, though. Well, they are somewhat. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone's dead in those universes.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure if they were like, we're just using the characters from the games in the movie, people would be mad because they don't look exactly like the characters.
That's why you got those animated movies.
Yeah.
The new movie isn't either.
Yeah. I haven't played Resident Evil. Is it Pattinson as Leon? Is that...
Robert Pattinson?
Or did I say that? Is that made up?
I don't think
that was a fake.
made up. You
Okay,
got AI'd.
Yeah, I got AI.
You got AI'd, brother.
Yeah.
He would be a good Leon.
I haven't played Resident Evil 9, but I have watched some Let's Plays on YouTube. And it looks fun, but also there's a lot of that kind of like sequence where it's like, okay, this building has a bunch of locked doors, and so you have to collect like power units, and you have to plug the power units in and open the doors. But then you have to take the power units out, and then you have to keep moving them back and forth across the whole thing for a very long time. And I'm like,
and that's good to you. Also, you don't have anything that can play that.
Correct. I don't have a PS5. Yes.
That's good.
That is good.
Because it means you're not burdened by it. I do want to play it because Leon he's in the best Resident Evil game, which is 4, and also other Resident Evil games. And it's also it does both. It's got like the action stuff and also
Grace
the
and Leon,
spooky stuff. So
yeah.
No, I am interested. I just haven't had a chance, and I still haven't finished every other game that I've bought in the last 10 years.
Do you hate stealth modes? I can't remember.
I can, depending on what it is.
Okay,
because
Grace is the stealth character, and then
which
Leon
is fine.
the run around with big guns character.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else we got, Mason?
This is from Waleed.
Waleed?
Hi there, I've been a fan for a few years now.
All right.
You guys have done a great job keeping me entertained through the bore that was Amazon warehouse work and
Hell
now
yeah.
this somehow more boring accounting course at uni. My question is, what is
Keep it boring, like it.
My question is, what is your favorite series to record? Including the
Oh.
Comic Book Club and the commentaries, of course. I think it is the Comic Book Club.
It is fun. I like the Time Crapsule because I like just the weird stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Honestly, though, none of them I dislike.
Yeah.
Also, because we wouldn't do them if
Correct, we would just...
But Comic Book Club's good, especially when you've got. I really like we recently. It's not out yet, but The Dark Knight Returns. Like looking at something like that is like, God, this is such a fascinating era of comics and turning point, and there's the history of this and all the creatives and
I think as well because we learn every time we cover a classic comic book, we sort of learn new facts about it.
We don't just read it and go, oh, it's good. We try and watch interviews and
you do, you read something you've read a bunch of times. Sometimes years ago someone said you got to read this, so I would read it and I enjoyed it. But then when you come back to it, it's like, okay, well, we'll look at this from a critical eye and kind of spot things we didn't spot before.
I'm smart now.
I'm a smart guy now, big smart guy. That's what they say. They always go, "Oh, you're a big smart guy." Yes, I am. Thank you.
Now we are.
Thank you, sir. I am a big smart guy. Yes.
I ordered Ronin, which was the DC comic he did before, and it's just arrived.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Samurai Jack, exactly. So I'm going to read. I'm about to start that.
Okay.
I'm very excited to look at.
Did he ever write any sequels to that?
I would say yes, but I can't remember. I don't
know either.
I can't remember.
I don't know either.
But he probably did, and they're bad, I assume.
Yes.
Sean says, just wondering if you boys ever checked out Marvel Cosmic Invasion after it came out in December. I was one of the artists on the game, and James said before that he and his son were excited for it. Yeah.
I played it with you and your son and your daughter for 10 minutes.
That's true. It's cool. I ended up, because I was going to wait for the physical release, and we waited long enough, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to download this because I want to play it and he wanted to play it. And we all played it together, and it's great. The only thing I don't like is that the world map to get around is just a line, just a series of lines.
All right.
Whereas in Ninja Turtles, you get like a map and you go through it. And it's the same thing.
What I would say is I did have a fun time in that 10 minutes, but in that 10 minutes, there was no recognizable villains.
Oh, well, I'm sorry we didn't pick a recognizable villain, but there are, Mason. There's lots.
Name one.
Annihilus.
All right.
And I like the roster spread as well. It's kind of weird. There's some weird stuff in there.
Yeah, right.
And there's some weird cosmic stuff. I like that you can switch between two characters. The animation's great. They all really feel distinct. It's great. It's really, really good. So well done on that. Because you did all of it, I think. Yes.
Yes, he did. And
yes, Sean Johnston. Congratulations.
Very good. They should call it Sean Johnston's Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
He did it.
Yeah. He did it.
He didn't even try.
That's right.
Did a good job.
Just knocked it out on the weekend.
Yeah, easy. What next, Mason?
It's an email from Jake.
Jake.
Hi, boys. Jake from Canberra here.
Canberra.
Yeah. Go on.
That's it.
Okay.
Canberra.
Been listening to close to 5 years now, and I've gotten more and more into comics as time goes on.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
I prefer getting trades as I can't handle getting single comic issues back into their little sleeves.
It is annoying.
They always stick, and I'm scared I'm going to rip the flimsy pages. Any tips from your years of comic book experience? I don't board anything.
I don't board anything, and I don't buy single issues.
I will buy a single issue from time to time, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not bagging and boarding.
If I'm doing single issues, I go digital, but I buy
Yeah.
collections because I don't want single issues.
They're
annoying to store.
Any trades go on the bookshelf, standard style.
Single issues go in a shoebox.
Yeah,
or
but I do have some in shoebox, or just like on the bookshelf, with just in a stack.
Yep.
It's like I don't.
And you can't read them. You don't know what they are from the side.
Yeah, I don't know.
I admire the single issue. Don't get me wrong. I think it's important and good. But it's not how I consume comics. So my tip is don't.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Just don't.
Get the issues, but don't worry. Don't baby.
Don't worry about it. Who cares? Throw them away.
Yeah. Throw them away until there's only one copy left, and then I'm rich.
Then you're rich.
Yeah.
What comic though? Don't tell anyone. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to tell anyone.
This last one's from Colton Fox, who says, "Can you shout out my newborn River? He's 5 days old and loves the show." Shout out River. River Fox. Good name.
That is a good name, actually.
Unless his last name isn't Fox. Some kind of hyphenated situation, or you picked an entirely different name. I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully your last name isn't Pollution.
I think that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should think of another.
Always. Always attempting another thing, not always successful.
That's okay.
Always assuming that the great Rob Collins is cutting out the enormous gap of time where I'm just staring into space and going,
my God, that
some
would be,
other kind of pollution.
That would be years of silence.
Another kind of river thing.
Years of silence.
Now I'm
Mason.
trapped. Which way do I go? My brain can't go in two directions at once. It can barely go in one direction at once. River from the Turd Factory. Hopefully that's not.
That'd be terrible.
Surname,
That'd be bad. Imagine school.
And then people would imagine that.
They'd be like, "Are you from the Turd Factory?" No, it's just my name.
Just my name. Just my name.
Anyway, hopefully nobody who knows this person, this sticks, and that becomes their nickname growing up. That would be terrible, terrible news. But congratulations. And he sent through a photo. That's a baby. Let me tell you, Mason.
So I've seen a baby.
Confirmed.
Before. Yeah.
That's all it is. I won't show you. I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know it is a baby.
Okay.
Is that the show?
Human baby?
I didn't look that close.
Yeah, right. That is the whole show. Folks, thank you so much for listening. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you for telling your friends about the podcast, because that is how we get new listeners. And thank you for leaving a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice.
Bringing them up now, Mason.
James will bring them up.
This is from Matthew A15 from the USA. It says, my favorite podcast, The Weekly Planet.
But let me pause there for a minute. USA.
Number one.
Never done anything wrong. USA.
Always good.
Always good.
Strong.
Always good. Australia too. Never done anything wrong.
Always the best.
Always the best.
The Weekly Planet is your number one source for red-hot comic book movie news, especially if you like shooting up your butthole. Love these guys and appreciate their work. This is the first podcast I started listening to religiously.
Oh.
It is a religious experience. People say that. I can't wait for the Snake Eyes review. Highly recommend this podcast next week. And this is from SHA63R355 from Australia, who says, USA. Now they say, Westworld, 2 blokes, 1 pole, 5 stars.
Nice.
Very good work, Mason.
Very good,
That's
folks.
good work from you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. If you want to get in contact with us, you can go to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com. You can also go to the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group or the Weekly Planet Podcast subreddit and Discord. Fun, civil chats about podcasts and pop culture.
USA.
That's right. Thank you to Fidel and Maisie and Sarabi, some of whom are from the USA. And
Not all
others,
of them.
no.
We can't tell you who.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they'll never tell either.
They're doing incredible work.
I agree.
It's hard to believe.
They're doing videos on the YouTube channel,
Yep.
Weekly Planet YouTube Clips channel, the Weekly Planet TikTok, which exists.
Agreed.
Some of the bonus podcasts are all in there. Yeah.
Hard agree there, Mason.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
If you want to follow some people on the socials, you can follow our friend Rob Collins. He's at Raw Collins on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's at The Weekly Planet on Twitter. He keeps you up to date on all things The Weekly Planet. Follow me on Twitter at Wikipedia Brown, on Instagram, Nick Maso. James is Mr. Son of Movies everywhere. If you want to support the show, you go to patreon.com/Mr. Son of Movies.
Chuck in a mug.
Or an amount you'll not miss. Or you go to bigsandwich.co, $9 per month. Bonus podcasts, early videos, video game let's plays, movie commentaries, all sorts of stuff. All the stuff we enjoy recording.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What is this week, actually? What did we do? Let me bring it up.
Okay. In the meantime, thank you to The Brute and the Bastards and Rackham for all our musical themes. If you want a t-shirt, you go to tpublic.com, search for The Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet posters.
What's the date today? The 22nd?
It's the 21st.
Oh, yeah. It'll be the Time Crapsule.
Oh.
1974.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
We had a good time.
We did have a good time on that one. That's some silly stuff happened in that year. Sorry, Mason. Keep going.
That is everything.
It is everything. Well, next week we're going to do Ready or Not 2.
Correct.
And Zazie Beats in a Hotel, whatever. What's that one called?
It's called They Will Kill You,
And
which I saw. Because
they look like the
I was going to
same
mention
movie.
it, but I watched Ready or Not Part 2 yesterday, and they did a trailer for They Will Kill You.
Amazing.
Which they're both... woman is pursued by insane killers in a hotel. Basically, they're the same movie. I would love to see what the. No, I'm just curious.
What are you, Rov McManus?
I might be. Why are they out so close together? What's going on there?
Do you think you'd save one for like Halloween or something?
I mean, they're presumably different distributors.
I don't know, man. They seem like the same movie made by the same people.
Anyway, I like the last one, so let's see how this goes. I'm excited for it. I want to see... Because Zazie Beetz, of course, was in Deadpool 2, where she plays
she
Domino.
does an action star.
But that's... The premise of that character is she's sort of effortlessly good at stuff.
Yes.
So she doesn't really have to do any big, hectic action.
She just walks around.
Yeah, she just walks around. So, I'm excited to see what she does in this.
Her not walking
again,
around.
all the action sequences in the trailer look really good. So we're going to watch those as a group.
And we'll break it down for you live, as we do every week, wherever this happens. Here.
That's right. We're doing it
you're
live.
It's here.
We're doing it live.
We'll be back in the
Let's do it live.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Grab it, Jam. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.